Good morning, YouTube. Let's keep wrenching on the Unpimp My Ride 360.
So are you recording all of the nefarious activities?
If you're new to the channel, my name is Dan, and we are at my dealership, NG Supercars, and Josh is working on a pickup truck.
It's my crappy truck. I don't know what else to say.
Well, it needs an oil change or whatever, so, okay.
I'm almost done with this turd.
We got a few things to do left on the 360, so we still have to put the outer shift box, we have to run the shift cables, the clutch line, and we have to install the clutch pedal and brake pedal. So let's see if we can get maybe some or most of that done today. Theoretically, it could actually drive, although we still need to do the timing belt service, so we need to do that. And then, of course, there is a leak on one of the water pump. We assume it's the water pump leaking, so we're going to take a look at that as well. Oh, and I need to do engine mounts, because the engine mounts, I was taking a look at them, they are completely collapsed. So we will put in new engine mounts as well. And I guess next time I get it jacked up in the air, let's check on the trans mount. Alrighty, YouTube, Josh is running the clutch line, which will end up going right here. And then I need to pull off these studs right here, these three, that one, and this one. So I need to pull out those studs. All right, YouTube, we've got the studs removed. So now we can attach the outer shift box. I am going to actually put Yamabond stuff, Yamabond on this side instead of putting it on the other side, because usually I put it on the other side, but I think it's be easier to put it out here because then there's no studs in the way. Okay, outer shift box is installed. Linkages are installed. So you can see this one is the left, right, and this is the forward, back. Nice. Yeah. No, that one's a little bit off. It's probably an adjustment on this thing. It's not quite centering on neutral. Maybe that and forward. There you go. That's reverse. I'm gonna actually leave it there. That's not a bad spot to leave it. I don't know if you happened to see our video about the mice. Well, it turns out the mice not only destroyed those two ACs, they actually got that one too. So 3 of our 5 ACs, they ate through the lines. Man, these cats, they better do a good job. All right, kitties. Hopefully y'all get comfy.
You letting them out?
No, not yet. I'm just talking to them. I'm psyching them up. Come on, eat them mice. All right, YouTube. Well, while we're in here, we're gonna do an oil change. We decided. So, drain plug, oil filters up at the top. So we'll change those out, might as well, because God knows when the last time it was changed on this thing. And frankly, I don't trust anything on this car because, yeah, you've seen it. All right, YouTube, got the engine mounts changed out. So now we got it back on the ground. Got the shift box on, got the clutch cable connected. So I think it's time for shift cables and clutch pedal. That is Josh's favorite thing on earth.
I might as well do them since I've gotten pretty good at it now.
Like, oh, Lord, help me. I think it might be the suckiest part of the whole conversion, honestly.
Yeah, I think taking the F1 stuff out kind of sucks.
But, I mean, it's not like it's super hard. It's just annoying.
Yeah, and this is just, like,
Annoying.
kind of annoying.
See? Well, okay. There's nothing that's super challenging.
No.
It's just
it's not
patience. Yeah, everything just takes a little patience.
It takes time.
Yeah.
But thankfully we've done a bunch of these now, so it's getting faster.
Yes. All right, YouTube. Josh and I were just talking, and we had a really interesting idea. Tell me what you think about this. The next car we convert, we want to convert it live. Like we want to do, like we used to do those wrenching live streams. We want to do a conversion live. What do you think about that? So the trick is we want to do the conversion on the gray car, but that one needs a clutch, and we're trying to get where we're going to send out the clutch to GTE Engineering and they're going to rebuild it. So you couldn't really convert that one live because it's going to take, like, you do some work, you send out the clutch, you wait, the clutch comes back, and then you can do it again. So we want to do it all in theoretically 1 day, but probably 2, just to be safe. So we'll just say it's going to be a 2-day live stream. Like we'll do, sometime in the morning until sometime at night, and then the next day sometime in the morning until we finish. The other thing is we're thinking, anyone who wants to come hang out and drink beers and answer questions on the live stream, we'll invite you to come hang out. And if you're not local, you can come fly in and hang out and drink beers with us and although that's gonna slow us down, but it'll be fun. So tell me what you think.
The other thing too is maybe somebody wants to buy the car that we're gonna do.
How cool would that be? They could
And
come
they
hang
could
out.
come and help work on it if they wanted to, or something like that.
That would be kind of
Maybe.
cool. That's another thing we were thinking of is if we were going to convert a car for a client, we were thinking about offering the ability for the clients to come hang out and actually participate or watch us do the conversion. Because honestly, we're different, right? Like I don't care if someone wants to see what we're doing and watch us tighten bolts and whatever, because whatever. The only thing is like there's some secret sauce that we have NDAs. You might have to sign an NDA and whatever. So there'll be some stuff in the live stream we can't show.
This 360
Yes.
is going to be the very first one ever done
Yes.
where we do the programming here without removing any computers, instrument cluster, or anything. We've got a computer system that is new that we're going to do all of that here. So we'll see how much of that we can show you, but it's going to be a fully DIY 360.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be awesome. Well, anyway, tell me what you think about those ideas. Josh's gonna crawl in and get uncomfortable, and we'll keep working on this thing.
That is power steering fluid, and
Oh no!
we thought it might be the water pump, and I looked closer, and it's like it's not the water pump. It's actually the bottom of the power steering reservoir hoses are leaking.
Well, that's actually a good thing.
So that's easy to fix. We won't have to take the water pump off.
Oh, that's good. But at
Yeah.
least we can get it cleaned up. I mean, we're gonna be changing out those belts anyway, so.
Do we have these belts?
Yep, we got
Those look pretty good, actually. These look brand new.
I wonder if the time belts are brand new.
You can see the belt right there. It looks like it's in good shape. We'll take the timing covers off.
Tomorrow for sure.
All right, YouTube. Back at the 360 Unpimp My Ride car, and Josh has the pedals in, I think, right? Okay, he's got to hook up the clutch pedal to the clutch master cylinder. I'm gonna run the shift cables. We can get that connected. Then we can add some fluid and bleed the clutch, and theoretically that means it's actually drivable, although we still haven't done the time belt service. Josh is super comfortable and hooking up the clutch pedal to the clutch, and I filled it with fluid, and now I'm going to bleed the clutch. Unfortunately, we can't find the little clips that go on the shift cables, and I'll be honest, it's entirely possible that we're just dumb and lost them. We need to get some new ones. They'll be here at some point, but until then, we can't get the cables connected and can't adjust it and can't finish the car. Boo! All right, YouTube, it's been a few days and we're back at the 360. We're unpimping it and converting it, and we're going to program the ECUs. Now, we are the first ones to get this new Dr. S programming kit. So we're gonna test it out. We're not gonna show you in this video. Probably will show it to you in a future video because, well, number one, we're kind of experimenting with this. And number two, it's kind of a secret sauce right now. So we have the ECUs right there, and normally you pull them out and send them out and they get programmed and sent back to you and blah, blah, blah. We have this new system that he's developed, so the Cambio Manuale system, that you actually program them here in-house and you don't have to send them out, which is the first of its kind. So we're gonna try it out and see if it works, and holy crap, if it does, that will be absolutely amazing. So we get to do that, and then we also can program the cluster without taking anything out. So that's awesome if it's true and it works. So we'll report back to you once we're done programming things. So I'm gonna try it out. Well, YouTube, I seem to have successfully programmed the computers on this thing. I didn't start it, but I did verify that the dash no longer bitches about the F1 system being gone. That's a very good thing. We will show you in a later video, once we're supposed to, how to actually do this. It's pretty impressive. It took a little while, only because most of the time you're just sitting there. Honestly, you're just waiting for the programming to happen. It takes probably 5-10 minutes per ECU. It might take a half hour, maybe a little bit longer than that to do the whole thing, but it's really pretty simple. So wow, I'm pleased with that. Now all we need to do is get a few more parts in, and of course we still got to do the major crap. But then this thing's released ready to drive, and then of course we still have to get it painted. It's going to the paint shop next week, so we have to finish this thing up in the next few days. Well, YouTube, it's Friday, it's late in the day. I think we're gonna wrap it up for this video. So like, share, and subscribe. We will finish this car up in the next video, I promise you. We'll get it out on the road, and then we'll get it painted. And hopefully by then this car will finally be unpimped and glorious, and one of you can buy it. So stay tuned for all that. We'll see you in the next video. Check out normalguysupercar.com and NG Supercars. We do appreciate you guys' support. We'll see you in the next one. It's going to be sweet.